For my most recent trip to Maine, I visited the towns of Kennebunkport and Portland on my way to Arcadia National Park and Bar Harbor. Kennebunkport is widely known as New England's most popular tourist destination, but this charming coastal town isn't just a great place to vacation, it's also full of history. It was settled in the 1600s and became a long-time shipping mecca. The riverbank saw 5 master ships and schooners making their way down the river on the way to the sea. Over 100 years ago, Kennebunkport first became a resort destination. Now it's a place to be all year long. Experience traditional New England in Kennebunkport's Dock Square. This historic neighborhood is the perfect spot for window shopping and to indulge in Maine lobster. From the 1630s to the early 19th century, it served boats in the Boston Harbor as the common landing place at Bendel's Cove, later called Town Dock. After you have visited Dock Square, go for a walk or drive along Ocean Avenue, which provides spectacular oceanfront views of residential homes including Walker Point. The Bush family compound, also known as the Walker's Point Estate, is a very popular historic site along Ocean Avenue. This estate has been the Bush family's estate for more than a century and is still in use today. St.Ann's Church is a popular stop for tourists along Ocean Avenue. Built in 1887, this beautiful old stone church by the sea has been called an architectural wonder. Each day, the church opens its ground to visitors and locals alike to sit back, relax, and enjoy the views of the Atlantic Ocean. Kennebunkport is a nice little coastal town that is perfect for a weekend getaway, especially during the summertime. SafetyWing's Nomad insurance is the world's first international travel insurance developed to meet the need of entrepreneurs and remote workers traveling or living abroad worldwide. It's the travel insurance that works for you around the world and covers COVID-19 or any other unexpected quarantine. If you want to have a sense of relief while traveling around the world, I would suggest getting SafetyWing's Nomad insurance. The link is in the description below if you want to find out more. Look for outstanding deals on flights, hotels, car rentals, and attractions on Booking.com, where your adventures are just a click away and exclusive rewards are around every corner. Check out some outstanding deals using the links below. For example, you can get some great deals on villas and resorts by using my links. Portland is the largest city in Maine. In fact, the greater Portland metropolitan area is home to over 500,000 people, the 104th largest metropolitan area in the United States. It is the most important seaport of Maine, located on Casco Bay, 110 miles northeast of Boston. Its excellent harbor is closer to Europe than any other transatlantic port in the United States. Maine gained independence from Massachusetts in 1820, with Portland becoming the capital of Maine, retaining that position until 1831. Old Port is without a doubt the beating heart of Portland. This downtown neighborhood is considered the city's center and bustles with things to do left and right, all while maintaining the grace of its historical facade. This area is lined with cobblestone streets and 19th century warehouses, and with the wharf just steps away on Commercial Street, the city's reputation as a world-renowned port town are easily felt. Commercial Street is a vital and important street in downtown Portland. In 2008, it was named one of the 10 best streets in the US by the American Planning Association. It was built upon old piers in the 1850s. The street's historic architecture from the late 19th century and early 20th centuries were protected when the area was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1974. The Portland Observatory is a historic maritime signal tower built in 1807. It's the only known surviving tower of its type in the US. The tower was designated as a National Historic Landmark and National Historic Civil Engineering Landmark in 2006. The observatory is now managed by the Greater Portland Landmarks, a local historic preservation nonprofit organization. Maine Narrow Gauge Railroad was the 2-foot railway that ran in the state of Maine in the late 19th century and early 20th century. The tour of the railroad offers a 3-mile, 40-minute round-trip journey into Maine's railroad history. From your seat, you'll also get excellent views of the Casco Bay and learn about some of the sights as the train passes, as well as some of Maine's unique railroading lore. Victoria Mansion, also known as the Morse Libby House, is a landmark example of American residential architecture located in downtown Portland, Maine. It was declared as a National Historic Landmark in 1971 for its architectural significance as a particularly well-preserved Italianate mansion. Viator has so many different types of tours available in 400 worldwide destinations. Viator.com is a one-stop shop for travelers researching, planning, and booking, which could be a hassle for people who don't have a lot of time. Viator has a lot of great tours available. For example, I went on a trip to Portland, Maine, where I found a lot of great itineraries on Viator at various prices. Check out tours available in Portland, Maine in the description below. WayAway provides travelers with the best rates on airplane tickets, and with the WayAway Plus membership plan, you can get cash back on flights, accommodation, car rentals, tours, and more. Use my links in the description below to get a Plus membership and get the Android app. The last attraction on our visit to Portland, Maine is the Portland Head Lighthouse, which was built in 1791. It was commissioned by George Washington and is the state's oldest lighthouse. Portland Head Light has a white conical tower and a Victorian keeper's house with a red roof and an eyebrow eaves on the porch. The lighthouse is now a part of Fort Williams Park, as the lighthouse can be easily photographed from within many areas within the park. Portland, Maine is a nice place to visit for a couple days, whether it's for the history of the city or for the food the city has to offer. Both Portland and Kennebunkport are cities that you could visit before Arcadia National Park, which is a place I will cover in a future video.